All right, welcome to number 2 of our weekly vibes.
Boom, baby. Cause for celebration. We released number 1 today. So if you're already drooling over the fact of number 1's release, the podcast on Anchor, we got our Spotify playlist, and we got our first blogs. Please check it out. Thank you so much for reading. If you didn't read, remember my classic MO. Go fuck yourself. We're back, baby. Number 2.
Cheers.
Cheers. Where'd you get this wine, by the way?
I got this from Kensho in Hollywood.
Sounds like kimchi almost.
It does. It is.
Is it a play on?
It's very unrelated.
Damn it. I thought I was gonna. I was like, I got this.
Yeah, you're like
Classic LA play on. Kensho.
No, it's one of our. This actually fits perfectly. One of our favorite things is hidden gems.
Yeah.
In LA, and Kensho is, I think, one of my favorite hidden gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a winery? Tell us more. You're like, if you're teasing us out, what's going on?
Yeah, no, it's rad. It's this spot in Hollywood.
Okay.
I've never been to this place before, called Yamashiro.
Okay.
Have you heard of that?
I haven't, actually.
Long story short, back in the day, in like the 20s or something.
Yeah.
These 2 German dudes, super rich guys. Classic rich German guys.
Yep.
They bought this property in the Hollywood Hills.
Right.
And essentially made...
Bratwurst?
No, that's what you'd expect.
Right.
But
that's what I thought you were going to go for.
No, it's another like classic white guy move. They were like, You know what I love? Like Asian culture.
Yikes.
So they built the Yamashiro.
Oh, boy.
Which is... It's absolutely stunning. It's this huge... You might recognize it from Kill Bill. They actually filmed some scenes there.
Oh, shit. Yes. Yes. The scene with Lucy Liu?
Yeah.
And no, I'm pretty sure it's when she's wearing her yellow and black striped suit and she's like just dusting everyone with her sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's like this giant...
Quentin, by the way. My favorite directors.
Favorite director. It's this giant like pagoda, essentially.
That's like, that place looks... I've never been, but it looks fucking beautiful in the movie.
It's amazing. And
you've been?
Many times.
Okay.
Because, well, weirdly, when they first opened...
Yeah.
These guys just like built this like to be like a replica. Basically, they were like, we want it to look dope,
right,
and real. So
they kind of did a good job based on that movie.
They did a very good job, and they housed. It's crazy, but they just basically housed their art collection there.
Got it.
They were that kind of rich.
Sure.
They're like, we need to build a huge property, for our art.
Right.
And because it was back in the day, right? They built a tiny little like building right down the hill because it's on a hill.
Is that where that coffee shop's at now?
Kensho, baby.
Wait, it's the same place?
Same place.
That's the place that it's Trinity, right?
Yeah.
The same owners from Trinity Coffee?
Uh-huh.
Trinity Coffee, we're calling you out here, giving you a shout out. And Kensho?
Yeah.
Boom. One and done.
Yeah, David's the homie.
Killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
I almost said 2 stones with 1 bird. I was trying to try real hard to get that out right. I was scared. I was shaking.
You did good.
Thank you. It's because the AC's on. It's frigid in here.
Freezing.
That's what Kensho said, right? They were like, you got to keep this chilled.
They did. No, David is the homie. He's awesome.
Yeah.
And at first,
beautiful bottle.
It's very
almost
beautiful.
As beautiful as you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a very sexy label. I like the label.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's great. Thank you for bringing it.
Of course.
I wish you guys can drink this. I'm sorry you can't.
Well, you can if you go to Kensho.
Kensho, baby. What's this called? Let them know. What is this called? What wine
it's called Let's Get Physical.
Let's Get Physical, and it's FIZZICAL.
Yeah, like a play on words.
Play on words. Yeah, it's
like your favorite.
Not the actual. Yeah, that was my favorite. Well, tight. Thank
California made.
California.
Sparkling natural
the
red wine.
Californians.
Californians.
It was made in a California winery.
It was.
Off the 101.
Probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but long story short, the small building at the bottom of the hill from the Yamashiro was the horse stable, and it's now it's Kensho. So it's just a tiny version of the Yamashiro. It's like
tight.
It's a one, and it has big beautiful sliding barn doors basically.
Right.
And David and the Trinity crew opened Kensho.
Right.
Man, like over a year ago.
Right.
But they opened, and it was like ideally during the day it was like a coffee shop, cafe. Yep. At night it was a natural wine bar and full service restaurant.
That's Kensho.
Yeah.
Currently.
Not currently.
Because of COVID, right?
Yeah, because of COVID.
The Rona.
They changed chefs, and with they kind of changed concepts.
Oh, that's dicey.
It is, but I think they made a good call.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to do, full service restaurant.
Right.
And now, hey, the patio's open. You can make reservations. Wine on Wednesdays only $10 a glass for a really nice natural wine.
Right, $10 a glass.
Plus yakitori and
right,
really dope Japanese food.
Right.
So now it's more like a wine bar with really really good, really small focused menu.
Right.
As opposed to we're trying to be a restaurant and a coffee shop and a wine bar.
That's a lot. That's kind of and Sheep's Clothing does it, but not as good.
No.
Gen number 3, which we're not going to disclose all the details yet. One gem at a time, folks. Okay. Right. This is not a gold rush here. We're not rushing to the west to find the gold here. Okay.
Yeah, we already did.
But Kensho, Trinity Coffee. Try to visit those folks. I don't know if Trinity's Coffee is even open curbside right now.
I'm not sure.
You'll figure it out. Google it.
Right.
Google's is. Try to add a Z for all the S's.
That's easy.
It just kind of sounds like you're slurring, like you're drunk. Google's is. How's Google's is, guys? Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, it just sounds like you're just slurring.
Right.
I'm going to do that now. I get pulled over. What's up, cops? You been
Cops.
drinking? No, just saying all the S's was this. And just see what they say. They're like, get out of the car. I'm like, whoops.
Oh, cops.
Yeah, no. Bad vibes. Bad vibes. Key us into it. All right. Well, welcome back. Number 2. Here we go. Diving in. Counting down the clock here. I'm going to go ahead and kick us off with something of a new kind of segment that we're going to start. And this segment is Ask Me Anything.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to queue up a question for Josh here and see what his response is. And, Josh, let me tee this up here. We really want you to be open and honest. And it's hard for Josh to do that. The latter half, by the way, when we say honest. So can we make
I'm a compulsive liar.
Can we make a promise here that, I can tell with that thin little chain you have on. Can we make a promise here that you are going to be honest with this question that's going to be prompted to you?
Yeah, and to be honest right now, I have no clue what question you're going to ask, so it's probably going to be a bullshit question, but I'll go with it.
It's not going to be bullshit. That's offensive.
It's probably true.
I will.
Honesty.
I expect an apology later. Or text. Apology text.
Apology text while I'm right next to you.
Yeah, I got it. That outfit looks good though, man. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look like a wannabe Ryan Gosling right now. You look like Ryan Gosling and Jake Gyllenhaal had a baby and they spit you out.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you never became like the actor. You're always the extra in scenes.
Right.
It's a good look. All right, so the question for Josh here, and by the way, he doesn't know, and this is a question that I've been thinking about here, and you have to be honest, Josh.
Okay.
When you take a shower, do you wash your calves, and the bottom of your feet, and your belly button?
Wow.
So 3 areas. Ladies, calves, bottom of the feet, and belly button. And gentlemen, and whomever.
Yeah.
But I say that because I feel like a lot of people don't. And I'm not going to say what I do yet. But
I already know you definitely do.
Okay, well, hang on.
All of them.
Yeah. So, answer the question.
It's kind of a mixed bag here.
It's off to a bad start already.
Definitely don't wash the bottom of my feet.
Right, that makes sense.
I rub them around in the soap that's on the ground, or as I'm washing the rest of my body or shampoo or something. It's I feel like the bottom of your feet. It's coming in contact with all the water, all the soap the whole time. I don't actively scrub the bottom of my feet.
So you don't wash the bottom of your feet, and you like to arbitrarily say you rub them on the tub floor.
Yeah,
Like you're some type of wild animal. And then the calves?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wash your calves every time you shower?
Not every time.
Okay. This is getting dicey.
I guess I do front of the legs every time. And
the back of the legs don't get as dirty.
Inner thigh.
The back of the legs, yeah, they don't get the wind.
No, I do like my whole thighs, so I figure that just trickles down.
I'd certainly hope so. You think it trickles down?
Yeah, the soap.
Yeah, I hope wealth works the same way, but it doesn't. So belly button though.
No, belly button, no.
Oh, that's your belly button probably smells rancid.
No, what's that word?
You know what?
Rancid?
You know, man, it's a play on.
Right.
It's a play on, man.
It's a play on words.
It's a play on words.
You guys will get to know Stratton. He's very good with grammar and vocabulary.
Listen, I am. I went to school.
Right.
I went to all 4 years of school.
Right. First grade, second grade, third grade.
Damn it! Don't call me out. One of my greatest weaknesses. Yeah, Josh, I'm not good at grammar. I was deaf when I was born, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, and I was half deaf, so I have some speech and learning issues from that. And Josh likes to tear me down.
Here's his ploy again.
Of a physical issue that I had when I was born that I couldn't control. Do you feel good, Josh? Now I had to spill it out to the world. What's wrong with me?
You didn't have to.
Yeah, well, I had to because
you could have just said, "Oh, cool, I had too much wine." I said rancid.
Yeah, this is only a quarter.
It's like juice.
Yeah. Anyways.
No, I'm gonna guess that you actively scrub all three of those places.
Absolutely. First of all, I scrub my whole body top to bottom.
I know.
Under literally everything that's under that you don't see.
Under your feet?
Scrub. Yes.
Really?
Loofah too. You don't even have a loofah, do you?
No.
Oh my gosh, you maniac. So
okay, wait a sec. Hold on one sec.
Yeah.
This is probably a good time to plug that on our Anchor podcast, you can leave us a voice message. So I feel like the first thing that we'd like to hear from you is, do you wash those things?
Yes, please.
And be honest.
Please.
I just admitted, I bat 30%.
Please. And what we're going to do is we're going to tally up percentage.
Right.
Like who actually washes their calves, belly button, and under their feet. And we'll actually see who's right here. Because I genuinely think I am on the right road here. I'm on the righteous road.
Right.
Cleanliness is next to holiness. I heard that from a very wise man.
Right. Well,
he's up in the clouds.
Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer actually just had something like this.
No way.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because as you can imagine, Tom Segura was like, I don't know how it got on that topic, but they were like, oh, what do you do, right when you wake up? Because Bert was like, I want to know,
brush my teeth.
Exactly.
Right.
So Tom Segura's
right?
like,
you always take your time. You always will eat breakfast, lunch, and then maybe if you get around to dinner, you brush your teeth.
No. But that's kind of what Bert does.
Oh gosh.
Because Tom was like, well, I get up, I usually pee, and then I brush my teeth, and then I, go make the bed. And Bert was like, brush your teeth.
Right.
He's like, yeah, right. Nobody brushes their teeth right when they wake up. And Tom was like, everybody does that. And he's like, no way. Yeah. And he's like, when do you? He's like, I don't know, like midday.
Dude, we got to get you a real toothbrush.
I have an electric toothbrush, everybody.
No, Josh has this weird off-brand electric toothbrush that tried to copy Philips, and they had the budget of like $100 for the entire company, including marketing.
That's not what all the dentists in the review said, dude.
Dude, your phone, literally, sorry, your toothbrush though, it feels like I got that. It feels like you got your toothbrush at Boost Mobile. It feels like if I were to go into Boost Mobile right now in South LA, your toothbrush would be on display. As a free gift when you buy a phone too.
Right.
They're like, hey, get a phone, you get a free toothbrush.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Does Boost still have the little chirp feature?
Probably.
Is that a Boost thing?
I think it's a phone thing.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
My dad had that, and I was like, this is sick.
Right. Your dad had Boost Mobile?
No, he had that fucking Nokia. Was it Nokia? The chirp one? It chirped. It was like almost like a walkie-talkie feature.
Right.
I was like, can't you just call the person? Instead of be like, hold on, let me chirp him.
Right.
He's like, he's not answering. I'm like, you should call him.
Wait, I do have to say this. So when there's a moment in time where Josh and I were living together very temporarily. I was living with Josh.
Yeah, let me fill you up
between moving and all that. Thank you very much. Here, commentary noise is Josh just filling up wine glass. And Josh and I lived together very momentarily. And I remember I first got in your shower and I said, said, hey man, where's your body wash, your shampoo, your conditioner, or your face wash?
Oh my God.
And he goes, it's in there, man. And I'm looking in the shower. I'm looking in the shower as if I'm in this vast space center, right? Like there's really not a lot in there. So I'm like, either I've gone blind right now in this moment, or I don't see these objects because I'm from a different planet.
It's that one. Yeah.
And
Yes.
I go, Josh, and I see this like bar of soap that's sitting by the window and that's capturing all like the smog and dust from the open window, and it's like all dusty and dirty. It's like
Not
sitting,
true.
It's sitting like in an ashtray from like the Rio in Las Vegas, and I'm like, I see like a bar of soap that hasn't been used since you've been born. He's like, yeah, that's it. And I was like, for your body? And he was like, no, man, for everything. I was like, your face wash.
You don't need face wash if you have good skin.
Josh used a bar of soap for everything.
No, I have shampoo, you dumbass.
He doesn't even have conditioner though. And you don't even have
You don't need
moisturizer.
conditioner when you have short hair.
You don't have. That's the crazy
Also,
thing.
guess what?
What?
Fucking pro tip: conditioner has shampoo in it, so you could just use conditioner.
Yeah, pro tip, brother. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learned it from a very wise source.
Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
I swear to God,
We're gonna get Trevor on this spot. This is my hairstylist that I introduced Josh to. That he's now his hair. The reason why Josh looks good is because of this hairstylist.
Because of Trevor.
I'm gonna bring Trevor on the show. I'm gonna have him call you out for this.
Okay, that's what he told me.
That's crazy town.
That's why he was like, "Yeah, it's a huge scam."
Oh my God, you're right.
So I listen to experts,
Yeah.
just so everybody knows.
I'm an expert.
No, I have. Yes, I have. Okay, this is like my ploy now, because I have sensitive skin, so I can't use things with fragrance in them, and everything has fragrance in them.
Boy, sensitive skin, man, that is tough.
Yeah, because I have eczema. You want to keep making fun of me for my physical shit?
No. The next time I have a friend, and she's a single mom. She works a full-time job, goes to school full-time. The next time she's like, oh man, it's been so tough lately. I'm like, yeah, try having sensitive skin. That's what I'm gonna tee up to her. Man, I love how you try to come in so hot with like,
I didn't
I
come
have
in
eczema,
hot.
Stratton. It's like,
Yeah, because you were like, I was deaf when I was a child. It's like,
yeah,
okay.
okay. First of all, eczema.
I wish you were deaf now. You couldn't fucking hear
Eczema is
anything.
one of the most common skin issues across the board. Deafness is not. Well, it's not a skin issue.
So now we're comparing.
Yeah. Well, pales in comparison.
No, I'm trying to explain to the people before you slander me.
I'm not slandering you.
Yes,
dude.
you are. You're like, he has a 30 bar.
Don't vilify me, dude. Don't vilify me. You always. This is the low road Josh always takes when I talk about. Oh my
you
gosh.
talk about. No, I have. Yes, I use a bar of soap because it's.
Just admit it. You're a maniac.
No, because it's cost effective and it's fragrance free.
Got it. You know, there's a lot of other. You know, like they make every product fragrance free.
Find me a good body wash that's fragrance free that's not $50.
I'll find you a good body. You folks watch, okay? I'm
Okay.
gonna buy him a body wash and bring it.
Do it.
I prove him wrong.
Because, I mean, even when it doesn't even list a fragrance, you look on the back and there's in the ingredients list.
Right.
Fragrance.
Ingredients list. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally.
So,
Well, we do have 2 segments, right? So the first one we just went through, and that is Ask Me Anything. And we would hope in the future that any of you are listening or actually watching, you can actually ask us anything.
right.
Where we'll go ahead and post on our Instagram, Ask Us Anything, and drop your question in the comments, and then we will be forced to ask or answer, excuse me, or ask actually.
Right, either one.
But we'll be forced to answer all of your absurd questions. But I believe Josh is going to tee us up for our second segment, and he's been nervous, so just please take it easy. His voice is shaking.
It is,
He's
I
sweating
think-
profusely.
It is.
He threw up a couple times before this.
All right, I got scared. I probably should light this joint to make it
And he was like, oh
less
my God.
scary.
He was like, this reminds me of school all over again.
Oh,
And I was
God,
like,
not the eczema.
and I was like, what happened in school? And he was like, well, Miss Peaches.
Miss Peaches.
Miss Peaches. She was one of your favorite teachers, wasn't she? I love that term, Peaches. Isn't it such a great nickname?
Why?
Peaches?
Yeah.
I love the way it sounds.
It's a good dog name.
Oh, there you go.
Peaches.
Go ahead and ruin it like usual. You know.
Okay, back to our segment here.
Oh yeah, what is your segment then now?
Guilty pleasure.
Oh, that's right. Guilty pleasure.
So
oh, boy.
last week we asked guilty pleasure music, and this week, since you're on such a high horse about it, I want to know your guilty pleasure movie.
Guilty pleasure movie?
Yeah, something that you like. You know, like I used to watch certain movies when I was sick at home because it was like comforting. Like
Yeah.
in high school, you know, I'd be like, oh,
Yeah. That's a great question. I think
what's yours?
my guilty pleasure, I'm gonna say movies.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't have to be one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say movies, and my guilty pleasure movies by far are the Mission Impossible series.
Yeah. You don't seem too guilty about that. You were like, dude, have you seen Ghost Protocol?
Dude, wait, Ghost Protocol was the worst.
I haven't seen it, so.
Dude, Ghost Protocol wasn't its shining star. But Fallout, we watched that one.
Is that the one we watched?
Yeah.
That one's good.
That one's insane, but I love watching Mission Impossible. And the reason why I like watching Mission Impossible was because as a child and as an adult, actually, yeah, as an adult, I can actually tell you 2 stories. As a child, I used to pretend to do this when he would rappel.
Oh, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wingsuit kind of vibe.
And I actually tied a bunch of my dad's kung fu belts around my like torso and lower area, tied a bunch of knots, wrapped around. We had like a balcony inside my house when I was a kid. That looked over our dining room.
Right.
And I tied it against like 3 rails. And
No
around
way.
Me. I went down the other side. No joke, dude. Went down, rappelled. All 3 bars snapped in
I was
half
gonna say,
like a movie.
Yeah,
I
just
fell
snapped.
face flat, like 6 feet, dude, onto our like wooden Chinese dining room table. Seriously? From like China. And I fell on it, broke all like the candles and everything that was on it.
No way.
Yeah. I broke, and all 3 wooden pillars came flying after me, landing on the table.
How old were you?
I was probably like 12.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did your fucking dad kill you?
What's up?
Did your dad kill you?
No, he just put
Was
me in
he
the garage
pissed?
for 4 hours.
I had the classic Chinese dad
Dude,
move.
it was scary. I had a brutal upbringing where if there's any, maybe this is a Chinese thing. Right. I don't know, but my dad used to, as a punishment, make me stand in the corner for 4 hours.
Were you allowed to like talk? Or...
No, and I would look over my shoulder, and he'd be like, "Turn around," and I'd be like, "But Dad, I'm hungry," and he was like, "Yeah, that's what you get." I'd be like, "Dad, you go to the bathroom." He's like, "Go to the bathroom." I was like, "Okay." I start walking. He's like, "No, right there."
Right.
Literally, tell me that. He would tell me to go to the bathroom
in your
in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. That's called abuse.
Yeah. Well, to each their own. I'm very resilient now.
Right.
But no, and then my adult way of doing this now is, so I was in New York recently.
Right.
And I was playing Mission Impossible Fallout, the soundtrack, the sound score on Spotify.
Right.
And I was pretending I was in the subway and I was holding the rail and I was pretending I was looking for the lead villain.
Right.
And then like when the doors would open, I would time the music where like the beat would drop and I would like quickly scurry out the sliding doors. It was like, "Please stand clear." And I was like, excuse me. I would pretend I was looking for him. I no joke did that. I was 25.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my guilty pleasure.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hate Tom Cruise, so I never watch
those. You can't say that. That's illegal to say in LA. I'm surprised we don't have a bunch of Scientology just repelling through the windows right now. Scientology, like John Travolta's in here, like, "Hey."
Oh man.
Dude, his wife died recently.
No way.
Yeah, from I think breast. She died from cancer, but I think it was breast cancer. Apparently, he's leaving Scientology.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he really?
I don't know if it's because his son died.
Because that'd be amazing news.
Well, his son died and his wife died.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It's brutal. Yeah. But what's your guilty pleasure?
Good segue.
Yeah, I just wanted to segue to real
his whole family died, anyways.
Yeah.
No. Well.
Oh boy.
No, I mean, I think I kind of told you already, but like, when I was like, because I would get Newsflash, I used to be like fat and have glasses and be like, I was like the classic like prototypically like sick kid, like I got sick so much because I had bad asthma.
Right.
I'd get like bronchitis every year. I had pneumonia.
Right. I thought that was because like your parents like force fed you like lizards and wild rabbits when you grew up in Hesperia.
Yeah.
You guys have grocery stores, right?
We just got them a year ago, along with the street lights, the plumbing. That was all installed after I left, unfortunately.
Oh man.
No, but I would I'd get sick like quite often.
Right.
So I'd stay home from school, and not guilty pleasure. I would just watch The Office, because I had the seasons on DVD. That's not the guilty pleasure.
Okay. I was like, dude, you're not. I was like, we're canceling this pot. We're not.
No. It was the fucking original Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, that's brutal, dude. Oh god,
Dude, that movie's so sick.
Oh my god.
I'd still watch it if you turn it on. I'd be like, cool.
Yeah, newsflash, everybody. Dude, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick. I'm so sick to my stomach that you like that Johnny Depp.
Dude, that was an incredible role. That's like career defining.
First of all,
when you say Johnny Depp, people go Jack Sparrow.
No, they don't.
When
The
you say
fact
Jack
that they
Sparrow, people go
retrofitted,
Johnny Depp.
they retrofitted the Pirates of the Caribbean ride with like a Johnny Depp version. I'm like, this is so lame.
I don't like the new updates to that ride.
Well, let me also just put this out there in the world. Josh, how old are you now?
I'm 30 years old.
Josh is 30 years old. I thought you look 40. Ah, man.
Yeah.
Time to move away from that bar of soap. Am I right, ladies? Let's get him some moisturizer. The guy needs it. Serums, vitamin C. He doesn't use sunscreen.
I do use sunscreen.
Not daily, though.
Yeah, not daily like a fucking freak. Sorry, that might get deleted.
I can't get deleted. That was so good. A fucking freak. Like, that was intense for that response.
Because, dude, that shit is so whack. That's so annoying.
It's not, dude. It's not. That's why sometimes, Josh, that's why when you're walking from a distance, I'm like, is that a snap into a Slim Jim or Josh? Like, you know. Wait. Let me put this out there. So Josh is 30 years old, which is a miracle because he looks like he's retired when you see him.
Right.
2, Josh watches Disney. And not only that.
Okay, you can't just say that.
Yeah, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Wow. Can you not interrupt me for the 7th time in a row? Viewers have been complaining about it. They've been DMing me. They're like, can you tell Josh not to interrupt you? It's rude. I'm not the only one that notices. So Josh watches Disney religiously. Not only that, back when COVID wasn't happening, he would go to Disneyland religiously.
Religiously?
Yes, religiously.
Okay, I go twice a year.
Twice.
That's religiously?
That's too many already.
Do I have an annual pass?
How do you get in?
My dad for free.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Shout out to Dad and Jesus. Thanks for always hooking up with Disneyland.
So the whole point is Josh watches a lot of Disney, you know, and that to me has always been a divide in our relationship.
But you got to clarify that, dude. You can't just say that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Your insult is trying to be that I watch animated films
as an adult. It's not an insult. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm sorry, folks. Did I position as an insult? Let me see.
We'll rewind the tape later. Check it out.
Rewind it. Yeah.
Sorry to hiccup it.
So first of all, no, I wasn't saying the insult. All I'm saying, Josh, is let me ask you this question. Mm-hmm. You land a date with a beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay. You guys are on your first date.
Right.
You walk into a bar. Mm-hmm. Things are buzzing. Electricity's in the air.
Right. Chemistry flowing.
Right. Chemistry's flowing. She's obviously blind. So chemistry's flowing. She can't see it.
She's covered in sunscreen.
Covered in sunscreen. That's how you know she cares. Self-care. That's a good sign. That's a good flag. That's a green flag.
I mean, dude.
We're not done yet. So you go to the bar. Yeah. See, interrupted me again. See, it's not just me. See, our viewers.
Yeah, this app that we have.
Our viewers want you to stop. Right. You're out of control.
Fuck it is hot as fuck in here now.
Wait. So you're going into the bar. You guys you're swimming along. Would you say, if she asked you, what's one of your favorite things to do? Would you say, I love watching Disney movies? No. Yes or no? It's not an explanation.
It is an explanation.
No. This is a congressional hearing. I have 3 minutes time. I'm not yielding. Yes or no?
If it's an open question?
It's not an open question. I just said yes or no.
No, her question is open-ended.
No.
You just said, what are your favorite activities?
And then, no.
I'm not going to lead with,
first of all, I didn't say, your objection. I didn't say, I didn't say that you were responding. I didn't say that you had a chance to respond to the question. I said, would you respond outright saying that you love watching Disney movies? Yes or no?
No.
My case closed, Your Honor. Thank you for your time.
How's that case closed?
Guess what? Like my hero would say, Judge Judy, if you were the trophy at the end of the race, I would walk backwards. Okay?
We need Judge Judy on here. She's a baller.
I love that. She's my hero, personally, since I was 6.
Right, because you were Probably used to being in court a lot, given your childhood.
Yeah.
But that's a different podcast.
Ooh, that's in a lot of strings. That's in a lot of strings. Are you okay out there? Again, DM me. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here to listen. Let's get Josh off the show.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, liking Disney stuff.
Yeah.
I understand it's a very polarizing thing. Like,
here we go with his sophisticated response. My God.
No, I'm just saying, there's plenty of friends I have that are my age.
Yeah.
Who fall on both sides.
Plenty. There's more that is not his age. 12, 10. What's 12, the bracket?
10. No, it's all of our friends, dude. There's a side that is like, you know, very like, how the fuck could you watch that? Which is like you.
Right.
Okay. Which I respect. I understand.
Right.
And then there's a side that is like, you know, I think growing up in SoCal, dude, that's why I'm surprised that you're not. Well, no, I'm not, because you worked. Stratton used to work at Downtown Disney. He was like the manager of the Starbucks there. That's like $300 billion a year Starbucks. It's insane.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Right.
Like, that's like when people are like, you know, they get fucking coffee every day and they're like, I really want to own my own coffee shop. I'm like, oh, why? No, you don't.
Well, people say that.
You want to, you want, just go to the coffee shop. You're confused.
You're confused.
So I feel like it's like that.
Right.
Like if you work at, like, it would be ignorant and stupid of me to say something like, oh, I would like love to work there. Like, no. Like, I want Disney to keep the magic. I don't want to be.
Oh, you for
If
sure
I saw behind the curtain, I'd be like, fuck, man.
I mean, I saw Mickey smoking a cigarette.
That's tight.
With his bodysuit down. His helmet was off.
Like the head off?
Head off.
That's cool.
In the break room. I saw Mickey smoke a cigarette. Roaches infested Disney. By the way, if you're at Disneyland and you don't think a roach has ever crawled on you at some point,
right.
The roach problem at Disneyland is so bad. They basically ask their employees to lie about it.
Is that true?
Yeah, they basically try to tell us, no. Those are water beetles, aka another name for a fucking roach.
Right, street beetle.
Literally.
Ooh, street beetles. That's our new name, dude.
Yeah, street beetle. Boom, right there.
Cheers to that.
Street beetles.
This shit's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Okay, wait. I have more Disney questions for you.
Oh boy, what time are we at?
Don't worry about it.
Oh God. Okay.
We're cruising. Don't stow this train.
Don't stow this train.
Don't stow this train. Don't slow this
Josh
train,
thinks
dude.
I have grammar issues. He just said, "Don't stow this train."
Yeah, I'm not perfect.
Nobody's ever said "Don't stow this train." You know who's never
said that?
Now? Everybody, besides you, in this moment right now.
Jesus, what was that?
A building just collapsed around us.
No, okay. I've heard that there are people that work at Disneyland that are like incognito, like they're just in civilian clothes.
Yeah.
And they monitor you if you get too drunk or fucked up.
You didn't know that?
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But they kind of want you to be buzzed because then you'll buy shit.
Yeah.
But then if you're like too drunk or too, I mean, all my friends would do psychedelics there. I haven't done that. I've only been high there, but
right.
Like,
Disneyland,
do they like, you get like citizens arrested? Like they come up to you and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna have to escort you out, man."
Yeah, Disneyland will kick you out.
Really?
Yeah, dude, Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he'll kick you out. Probably, you know what happens is all the security guards are like minions, right. And they meet up in Mr. Walt's secret like house or dungeon or lair, and he's crypto frozen in this giant tube that's in the shape of Mickey's house. And you walk in the door, it goes, "Hello!" And it's like fire in the background.
That would be horrifying.
That'd be tight. I would want to see that. I would want to see Mickey say that.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And like it's a mechanical Mickey head on top of Walt's frozen body. Right. And when he's in there, he's not like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't look like he's like peacefully at rest. He's like, like tongue out, eyebrows sprawled, like teeth gritting, like fingers, like, you know, when he felt getting frozen.
Right.
That's what his resting position is
like
help.
Right.
Right. I'm frozen. This hurts.
Oh, that should be the tagline for this podcast. I'm frozen.
I'm frozen.
No, that would be that. God damn, that'd be amazing.
Do you believe that he's like I think the rumor is that he's cryogenically frozen.
No way. He died way too early.
To be cryogenically frozen?
I think so. He died in like 1968.
Dude, I'm a believer in that. I truly think that Walt Disney is somewhere cryogenically frozen.
Do you think any of those other rumors are true? Like Tupac is alive, shit like that.
Those are kind of debatable,
Right?
Because it's like he kind of got shot at a bunch of other people. Like, you know what I mean? It was
There's like photos of it.
There's people like out in the streets like, oh my god, Tupac got shot.
Right.
And, like, to somehow like create this masquerade and like whole event and get everyone in on it is like unbelievable to me. And also, it's not a mystery. Like, they know who. Well, they don't know who.
Right.
But,
well, I mean, if you think that's unbelievable, you should hear some of the shit QAnon people believe. But
right, QAnon. Is that like a Q-tip brand?
Oh, man.
QAnon, keep your ears clean from politics. Squeaky, squeaky. You won't even be able to hear all the bullshit in our government. Squeaky, squeaky.
I wish. That's a whole different show, and it's not a good vibe, so.
Yeah, we don't do that here.
No.
But Kamala Harris, tight.
She's cool.
That was time. So glad he made that decision.
I mean, are we going to talk about this?
Right? No, we're not. We're not going to talk about it. But I just want to say this right now. Do you think he actually knows? Like, do you think like they're like, hey, Joe, you nominated Kamala Harris, and he was like, "Oh, I did it."
Yeah, he's like, Pamela who? Like, Joe.
Oh, man. Vote, please vote, please vote. Get out there, and vote, and just fucking. Let's get over this fucking charade of politics. Right. Let's get back to normal. Let's get
this guy out of here, man.
Let's get the orange pill out. Like, folks, just go out there and vote, please. Right. And if you're on the other side and you believe in it, that's your business. But
sure,
please go out there and vote.
But as a podcast, we don't support Trump.
Yes, we'll make that loud and clear. Go out there and vote. Do your part.
It's not the vibe we want.
No. So we're going to segue out of this real quickly.
Right.
If you don't mind. Come with us. If you're going to stay back, go ahead and chill. Have a good time.
Right. No, do you, well, okay, because in my mind, Walt Disney is like a visionary.
A lot of space in there.
It's true. There's a lot going on. Mm-hmm. I think he's a visionary. I think he's like, he's one of those figures in the 20th century where you're like, holy shit, like that guy changed some shit. And I know you feel that way about like Steve Jobs. Is there anybody like weird or off kilter, maybe under the radar, that you're like that guy or that woman, that person, whoever, like changed the game? Any icons in your mind that you really like?
All right, besides Elon Musk, I'm not going to use that one because I talk about him like day and night for sure.
Nonstop.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody that's really kind of like off kiltered or that I find
like Henry Ford, and you're like, okay, I didn't know I didn't know you're into him.
Henry Ford, not so much. I mean, I think to a certain extent, if I had to like say there's like another visionary, because obviously Walt Disney, by the way, is a visionary. Right. If you're out there and you're like, is he? It's like obviously.
It's like, hopefully, no shit.
Right.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, I think another visionary out there is Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, okay.
Like, people like to say he's just a director or he just makes violent movies. But it's like, no, Quentin Tarantino is somebody that has an insane amount in vision. Right. And the movies that he has made, the content that he's created, and the impact that he's made on that industry, on just film's history in general.
Sure. It's
iconic.
What's your favorite Tarantino movie?
I'm going to go with the classic. I'm going to go two. The classic is Pulp Fiction.
Sure.
Right? It's a
the movie's incredible, yeah.
Right, Pulp Fiction. And I think the other one is, I really, really loved Inglourious Basterds.
The movie's great.
That movie's incredible.
Yeah.
That movie's a great job. Yeah. But, yeah, I like that. Oh, I also like the McDonald's history. I love not the original founders, but I believe it was the guy that actually took over McDonald's and built it to where it was today.
Right. Tarantino directed that?
No, not Tarantino, but I'm talking about other visionaries.
Oh, I was like...
I think the McDonald's story is actually pretty incredible.
I didn't see that movie with Michael Keaton or whatever.
Yeah. But the McDonald's story is actually pretty incredible.
Do you know where they're from?
No.
You don't?
No.
Really?
I probably learned and I honestly forgot.
Dude, hidden gem of SoCal.
Oh shit, that's right.
McDonald's from San Bernardino.
That's right. The
drive-through, I'm pretty sure the drive-through was invented in San Bernardino.
It was. I think it's still there.
I don't know. Guess what else is from San Bernardino?
Crime.
Now, yes.
What?
Taco Bell.
Oh, that's right, Taco Bell. Yeah, it was Glenn Bell.
Glenn Bell.
Glenn Bell
Right.
was the guy that created Taco Bell.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate how many fast food chains that SoCal has spawned?
I love fast food.
The rest of the world, you guys are welcome because
When people are like, this is me interrupting you. I'm sorry.
right, just like you said earlier, you don't.
I'm just saying when people are like,
I'll refill my wine.
When people are like, oh, fast food's bad. I can't stop eating it.
Right.
I would
It's
honestly
definitely not bad. Whoever says it's bad,
I would
needs
definitely
taste buds.
eat fast food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I've done that. It feels horrible.
Not me. I just feel good. Look at all that sediment.
It looks like SCOBY.
SCOBY. Or kimchi.
I kind of did that on my road trip,
Yeah.
and it was bad.
Josh looked like he came out of like a time machine when
Yeah.
he came back from the road trip. I was like, is this younger Josh? Because you were pretty bloated
Right.
from all the sodium. He didn't wear
All
any
the sodium, the
sunscreen.
lack
Josh
of-
doesn't
damn
believe
it.
in sunscreen.
I was gonna make that joke.
Yeah, he's a Scientologist. He's
Right.
like, the sun actually energizes me.
It's good for you.
And he leaps it into space.
I leap it right up there.
Yeah, you're going to pop up.
Okay, hold on a sec. We got Taco Bell,
Right.
McDonald's.
Oh, you're back to the fast food topic.
Yeah, what name? Give me like 3 more SoCal fast food
I don't know
chains.
SoCal fast food. I just love fast food. I can tell you. I mean, In-N-Out. Duh.
Okay. Yeah, duh.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more. There's a lot more.
It's a jack.
Dude, one of your favorite.
Del Taco?
Yeah. That wasn't what I was thinking of, but yes. Barstow. Shout out High Desert.
Bakers?
Yeah, I didn't know you like Bakers.
Bakers is bomb. And if you know what Bakers is, you are the shit.
Right, shout
Welcome
out.
to the Trailer House Homes.
We're, IE adjacent, so Bakers for life.
Please don't say that. I'm not looking to lose listeners.
Okay. We already talked about it in the first episode.
Okay, you wanna do this whole
Come
fast
on,
food
there's
thing?
one more, dude.
I don't know. Tell me.
El Pollo Loco. It's from
Is that
LA.
fast food?
It's from LA. Yes, that's fast food.
It's like fast casual.
No way.
It's
El
fast
Pollo Loco
casual.
is definitely fast food.
No, it's like KFC. They're fast casual.
KFC is also fast food.
That's debatable, man. That's fast
Chipotle
casual.
is fast casual.
How is Chipotle fast casual and KFC and a Pollo Loco not fast casual? Like a Pollo Loco and Chipotle sell similar items.
Yeah, but Chipotle uses like fresh ingredients that they make there in front of you,
so
and then
a Pollo Loco does not. To Rit works at a Pollo Loco. I sincerely and deeply apologize for Josh's disrespect to the A Pollo Local brand.
to all of our El Pollo Loco listeners. No, dude. I mean, all right, sorry, no shade on El Pollo Loco. Perhaps they use fresh ingredients and I'm unaware.
That's so funny. You know what's so funny is Josh, of course, someone named Josh would be like, Chipotle uses fresh ingredients
I knew you
for
were
their
gonna go, dude.
Latin food.
Wow, low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't mean it's good. I'm just saying
course.
Chipotle, they use like, they use like organic local ingredients.
Yeah, because we know how big you are about things that are grown from the
Right.
ground.
Real tomatoes.
Yeah, real.
See episode 1.
Real tomatoes. So stupid.
Dude, okay, you can't tell me that like El Pollo Loco, and once again, I fuck with fast food. I'm not like a hater. I'm not better than it. Nothing. But going to El Pollo Loco, I'm like, yeah, this was like microwaved, or this was like reheated. This was
So
not.
disrespectful. Get out. If you're watching this on the video, you're gonna watch Josh walk out. If
Right.
you're watching this, or if you're listening, you're gonna hear some walking. Get out. I'm not kidding.
If you're watching it on podcast,
The FBI is at the door. They're listening. They're out there waiting. They text me.
Right.
Get them.
Your phone's over there, so I don't know how. You could check it.
A Pollo Loco is so bomb, dude. The fact that you have so much disrespect for a LA staple
Right.
that started in LA, you should be ashamed of yourself. You shouldn't walk outside right now. You should move out of LA.
I'm not walking outside. I'm doing a podcast with you.
You should move out of LA. Seriously. You know you should move?
Where?
Alaska. You fit right in. You guys got a Chipotle here? No. I heard they're fast casual.
Dude, okay. I'm not even a Chipotle guy anymore. Their quality.
Anymore?
Yeah.
Oh, now you're going to talk about how their quality went downhill, so that's why you left?
Yeah,
Man, this is... Oh,
there's
what
a
kind
lot of places
wait,
like that.
Wait. What kind
Like
of car
Subway?
do you drive to? Hang on, I'm not done yet. What kind of car do you drive?
Do you remember Subway like 20 years ago?
What kind of car do you drive, Josh?
A Dodge. It's American, dude.
Now we can move on. What about
Now
Subway?
we can move on. Subway used to be bomb like 20 years ago. And then they got huge, and now that shit is garbage.
It's so funny that you say Subway used to be bomb.
Right.
Because Subway was never bomb.
You don't think so? Was
No.
that just because I was like 8 and never ate real food?
No, you're 8. Well, you're from Hesperia, so like a Subway was like, that was like the car. Like when the car got invented, their minds are blown. Like wheels, like it moves on its own. No horses. You know what I mean? Like the horseless carriage. Josh's Subway was like the horseless sub sandwich.
Right.
You know what I mean? He saw this. And he was like, they make food for you.
Right.
And he was like, what do you mean the food's all there? You don't.
I don't have to catch it.
He's like,
I don't have to wrestle it.
I don't have to wrestle. But that's what I'm saying, man. From where you're from, Subway was like the bar.
Right.
And then you grew up and realized, like, because you got a phone and you're like, oh, the aliens gave us this technology. And then you realize there's things outside of Hesperia.
Dude, I've been coming to LA every other weekend since I was like a toddler.
That's why it's so hilarious that you think Subway's the bar when you're that young.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. Like, let me just iterate this, folks. It's so crazy that Josh is like, yeah, I stopped going to Subway and Chipotle because when they became corporate and they're quality degraded, I'm out as a consumer.
Yeah, I still go to like the fucking deep cuts of fast food. McDonald's. I had McDonald's a lot on my road trip. McDonald's is bomb still.
There's a million McDonald's. That's why.
But that's the thing.
That's like me saying like, oh, I had water when I was in Texas.
But it's like,
well, obviously.
No, I'm saying I'm not like a snob about fast food. Like I genuinely think Chipotle doesn't taste as good anymore.
Right. Do you guys hear that? The backpedaling.
Oh wow.
I hear the backpedaling.
That was not backpedaling.
It's really loud.
What am I on a pogo stick?
What's that?
Squeaking back?
No.
Did you ever have a pogo stick?
No. Do you know why?
Why? Because I lived in Corona. I wasn't poor.
No, because I had technology.
Oh
like I wasn't like.
Yeah, because you're like 19.
First of all, I don't understand the concept of pogo stick. Like, oh, let me jump on this plastic pole that springs up and down because that's how bored I am. I'm just gonna jump on a plastic pole all day. Like, what are you, a fucking kangaroo?
I didn't have one. My friend had one.
So. Yeah, bionic kangaroo.
Right. You had a razor scooter. Razor scooter.
Yes. Wait, let me finish this. I saw pogo sticks when I was younger. I saw pogo sticks, and even as a kid, I said, that's the dumbest idea in the world. Hopscotch is a more innovative and fun idea than a pogo stick.
Hopscotch?
Hopscotch for sure. At least there's some type of like intrigue. Like nothing looks dumber than you jumping on top of a giant pole with the spring in it. With handles.
I'm not repping pogo sticks.
Like somebody out there was like, hey, check this out. How about we put this big metal pole, we put a spring around it, put some handlebars, 2 little metal pegs, you get on it, and you jump up and down. But this time, you jump really high and really low.
Right.
We call it a pogo stick.
Maybe
it's kind of like jumping, but without using your legs.
Maybe it's just a ploy by parents. You know how people with like dogs are like, oh, fuck, I got to take them outside to run them around and get them tired.
Right. That was like what your parents did with you.
Right. They're like, jump on this shit. God damn, go to sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
And Josh's pogo stick in his room.
Right. No, dude, I definitely had a scooter. No doubt.
You still do, by the way.
I do not.
Pretty sure that's how you rolled to work with your backpack. Hey, guys! Sorry, I got to get my Lunchable in the fridge before it spoils.
Dude, you're the one that bought Lunchables like a month ago.
Lunchables are bomb. I'm going to own that. If you are in your mid-20s not eating Lunchables and you have some type of pride issue, drop your pride.
Right.
Right? And
let it go. Right.
Give me the ham and cheese, cheddar, cracker. You name it.
Did you like the pizza ones?
Of course I like the pizza ones.
Okay.
Who doesn't like a cold raw pizza?
Just making sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It is kind of weird. It was like always cold and raw.
Yeah. That's a Lunchable.
Yeah. Fuck. That shit is kind of bleak when you think about it. Now kids get like fucking organic shit.
Right.
Did your school have sodas in high school?
No, I was a generation where that was like...
They took it out.
They took it out. They took all the bad stuff.
They did?
I was the worst generation. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they didn't know how to make healthy food taste good.
Oh.
So I got the weird stuff.
Like what?
I think one of the weirdest things that we had was we had this weird... basically what was like a vegetarian meatloaf.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
in school?
Yeah, and it was served with this weird like coleslaw side, and the coleslaw side
was probably horrible.
I remember, it just had raw carrots.
That's it.
They would scoop just a big handful of raw carrots. And even as a kid, I was like, these are just kind of like shredded carrots from like the lunch lady. Be like, actually, Sonny, please some coleslaw. And I was like, it looks orange and like carrot. It tastes like carrots. It smells like carrots.
You're like,
she was
lady, I'm not an idiot.
And then she was like, shut up. And she was like, guess what? You don't have money for your lunch again. And I'd be like, oh, I'm so hungry. And she was like, you want to make that Kama coleslaw again? I was like, no, I'm so sorry. And she'd take my lunch. And she'd eat it in front of me while ringing up other kids. She'd be like, this vegetarian meatloaf. And she's like, yeah, you're like, so good. I was like, oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I grew up in the worst generation.
Oh, that sucks. Well, yeah, I mean, it was weird for me because I had
lizards.
Lots of lizards. No, there was like, they took it out, I think, of high school like junior year.
What?
Like soda and chips and shit.
Right.
So it was like, we were the first, group of kids that was like, oh yeah, we're taking out soda, which I was like fine with. No, I was fine with.
Josh is like, that was my only friend. Not the soda, please.
No, dude. This is going to blow your mind, I think. Maybe. I was like a weird creature of habit in high school. Mm-hmm. Like, especially, I think, because junior year I actually started like losing weight.
Right.
And it was because I ate I brought like a turkey sandwich, an apple.
From Subway.
And from my mom. Okay?
From my mom?
Which is a lot better than Subway.
From my mom?
It's true, dude.
Junior in high school?
Yeah.
And she's still making your lunch?
Dude, what's funny is that she really only made my lunch in high school. Like in elementary.
Trying to make up for all the missed love?
Kind of.
She's like, I fucked up. I gotta make up for this shit in the next 4 years. I only got 4 years to dial this shit in.
I don't know. I don't think it was that. I just think it was a new, like...
Yeah, turkey sandwiches were new.
No.
Man, I'm dying, man. It's hot in here.
It's so hot in here.
You can't turn the AC on because it'll fuck with the acoustic.
It'll fuck with the sound.
Oh my god, man, I'm dying.
No.
I'm sweating.
I don't know.
It's summer.
I don't know what inspired the change. However, I think it was me because I was like, because in like elementary school and shit, I ate like poorly, obviously.
Right.
And it was not healthy. But then I was on this kick where I was like, I want to lose weight. I got contacts because of course like I didn't want to do anything until like...
Yeah, they opened a optometrist back in like 2013 there. The first one.
No, dude, it's the classic story. It's always like a girl like makes a comment and then I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, right. That's true.
Like this girl that I had a crush on, she was like, like, oh man, I wonder what you'd look like with contacts on. Mm-hmm. And I remember, because I've been like...
Man, that's so overtly obvious that she doesn't want you to wear your glasses.
Basically. But I'm like in 9th grade, so I'm like, okay, whatever you say.
Right.
And because I'm like, when I was a kid, I like hated change. Like any kind of change.
I did too. Change is annoying because like you always have to like, what do you do with change?
Right. I don't know. I feel like I was pretty militant about it. Like if my mom would be like, oh, we're going to get like fucking a new rug. I'd be like, dude, the old rug's fine.
Right.
Stop.
Right.
And she'd be like, it's disgusting.
Right.
She'd be like, don't you want like a new thing in your room? And I'm like, no, it's
She'd
fine.
be like, Joshy, you put all your turkey sandwiches on the rug. It's filthy.
No, shout out to my mom. Thanks for all those turkey sandwiches.
Yeah. His mom's a lovely, lovely mom.
Yeah, she fucking likes you, man.
Yeah, she loves me.
Shows how much of a saint she is.
I'm her favorite son, by the way. She met me and she was like, oh, that's what it's like to have actually a successful and good son that treats you well. And then she looked at Josh and she was like, man, I just did it all wrong.
No, I actually believe one of the last things she said to you in person after you told her a story of yours was...
Nope, that is not even... Skip that line. I know what you're going to say, and that is how this... That's how we stop. That's how we don't have a number 3 episode.
Right.
We cannot say number 2. She said, I can't believe you're so wholesome.
Right. That's what she said.
Yeah, she did say that. Quote.
That's true.
Good from her. It's only going to cost $200 too.
Well, okay. You're right. I'll skip that one. But I did get... Yeah, I got contacts, and then I was like, I need to fucking lose weight. And so I started eating a turkey sandwich, apple, and water every day for like
Dude, good for you, man. This is 2017, right?
Oh, we're done?
Yeah.
Is that the wine? It's out?
Is. We toasted to it. Yeah.
Shoot. We've also almost dusted a whole hour.
Shit. An hour?
It's been 54 minutes.
Don't we have to cut this off?
It's been fun. So.
We had to cut it off. I'm so sorry, folks.
All right.
We got to trim this now.
Right.
Yeah, for Anchor.
Well, no, you can put as long as you want on Anchor.
We're probably going to trim it.
You just can't record more than 30 minutes on the app.
Got it.
But you can put 4 hours if you want.
Right. Well, hey, listen, folks. You're going to see us dive into this ending piece here. Right. But thanks so much for listening to our release number 2. We'll have a blog, obviously, following, a playlist. Hopefully, we're going to get our video live soon here on our YouTube channel where you can actually either choose to listen to the podcast or if you're like someone like me that enjoys visuals, you can watch the actual podcast on our YouTube channel. You can see how Josh and I look and make your final decision on who's better looking. We'll be asking that question as well.
Leave us a voice message, please.
Yes, but pay attention to our Instagram this next couple of weeks. We'll be asking a few questions. That is, ask me anything. Again, you can leave your questions in the comments. We'll be forced to answer them. Right. We also want to know your guilty pleasures. That's another thing we'll be asking. So tell us your guilty pleasures, and we'll be talking about them on Vibes. But anything else?
Right. No, man. Thanks for everybody for listening, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah. Good vibes, everyone. Cheers.
Later.